Hi, welcome. Thanks for tuning in. This is going to be a short guided meditation to explore inner curiosity in honor of the Gemini new moon. You can do this meditation at any time, not just for the moon. I'm just doing it as an offering. And go ahead and get yourself in a comfortable seat with a straight spine. And it's nice to have your hips higher than your knees if you want to sit on pillows or blankets, or if you have a yoga block. And just find your seat with a straight spine that's comfortable for you. And as you do that, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the current energies. So the constellation of Gemini is air, and it's ruled by Mercury, which is currently retrograde. And we also have the sun is still in the later degrees of Gemini, and so is the north node of the moon. So there's a lot of Mercurial energy, which is air and the mind and left brain thinking, trying to figure things out. It's communication. It's just a lot of trying to analyze the here and now. So I wanted to put together a short meditation to work with those energies. If you find yourself overly mentally stimulated, overly on your phone, just kind of up in your head too much, or over analyzing, communication might be a little fuzzy right now with the Mercury retrograde. Maybe some like technological glitches and just some confusion. I know there's a lot more going on in the astrological weather than just what I've shared, but I'm not going to get too in depth with that. I just wanted to help bring you back to your own center, working with these energies of how can we ultimately, Gemini at its highest is going to be curiosity and investigation. So how can we get curious about what's going on with ourselves and come back to center to find clarity? So with that, go ahead and just begin to pay attention to your breath. You don't have to alter or change it, just notice it. And as you notice it, begin to deepen it. And as you begin to deepen your breath, go ahead and let your pelvic floor get heavy as your spine grows a little lighter. Imagine you're rooting down to rise, to be connected to the very core of the earth. As well as the highest point in heaven. And then go ahead and just take all of this mental activity that might be swirling around in your brain and just imagine you are almost like a cotton candy swab, and you're just going to swab it all up on this cone, right? Now imagine that there's a lake of violet crystal clear water next to you, and then just when you've completed, just like clearing out the cobwebs in your mind, go ahead and throw that into the lake and just watch it dissolve. Maybe emphasizing the exhale as you let go. And then on your next inhale, as you breathe in, imagine golden light shining forth like a star from the center of your brain. And as you exhale, you just let it glow, soften any sharp edges. Inhaling golden, nourishing, healing, cooling light into the midbrain. Exhale, allow it to glow, soften, and continue to nourish the cells. Maybe beginning to notice you're finding a deeper center and a deeper still point within. As you continue to just let the breath illuminate and soften. When the thoughts reemerge, as they will, that's what thoughts do, just let them be there, but then put more attention back on the breath. Noticing the temperature of the inhale, the temperature of the exhale. Letting go of the need to analyze, do it perfectly. Just know that taking time to show up for yourself in this moment is perfect as is. Breathing in presence into anywhere you cleared some cobwebs, distractions, mental noise. And then as you exhale, just release anything that you don't need. Anything that's ready to release, let it go. Even if it's only letting it go for the next 5 minutes, just experiment with, can I let this go for the next 5 minutes? And just be with my breath, be in my own space, in my own center, without doing, without thinking, and just drop into sensation. Maybe noticing the breath is a little more even now than when you started. Continuing to just smooth out the edges of the breath. And if you still have some thoughts that are just really intrusive or obtrusive, on your next inhale, just imagine that you're pouring thought neutralizer, a clear liquid violet that's just going to dissolve anything mentally that might be causing you any harm or disconnection or distractions. And just imagine pouring this liquid violet light onto any troublesome area and just watch it dissolve and disintegrate and neutralize. Not destroy, not get rid of. Just take the charge out, just neutralize it. And then maybe notice how you feel after that. Is there a deeper calm or clarity you're able to access? As you continue to breathe and go a little deeper. Deeper into your inner world, your inner mystery, and your inner universe. Dropping out of thought and into sensation. Noticing sensation in the body. Not judging or labeling it. Not trying to control or manipulate it. Just notice. Where am I getting feedback? And then if you can, bring your breath to these areas. Allowing the inhale to again bring that nourishing light. And then the exhale, just allow it to loosen anything that's maybe gripping on. Not trying to force or control. Just bringing some attention and intention into the sensation of the body. And if you just do that, that alone is going to help clear and heal and nourish and ground. All these things you're affording yourself by taking the time to be here in this moment right now. And then I'm going to leave you in deep silence while I hold the space and the presence for a few more moments. And if you'd like to, if you feel safe and like this is something that could serve you, I invite you to get curious about the sensations. Just ask, what's going on here? What does it feel like? How would I describe this to somebody else? Is there a color? Is there an image? Is there a temperature? And then just staying present with whatever it is. Not trying to push it away. Not trying to make it visible if it doesn't want to be. But just being present with what is, as it is, and bringing your breath and your light to these spaces. You can even ask if there's a message. And just whatever floats back is the answer. Again, staying out of the mental activity and just breathing into sensation. Gently inhale and gently exhale. This is the 15-minute mark from where we started. If you'd like to stay in this where you're at and pause, go ahead and do so and stay here as long as feels supportive to you. If you're ready to move about your day, go ahead and bring the breath all the way into the fingertips and all the way into the toes. And just go ahead and find some movement and sensation. Open your eyes if they were closed. And see if you can't bring this stillness and this sensation you cultivated here and brought forth from your inner being into your day. And I invite you to just stay curious as things arise. Stay curious. Why am I reacting like this? What is this? What's going on for me? And then pause and breathe into that space. And then that'll allow a dialogue to occur, which is where true communication starts. So, blessings on this new moon in Gemini, if you're listening to this around then. If you're listening to this at another point in time, I just honor and cherish you for tuning in and taking the time. Open to any comments and feedback, and I will stop talking so you can stay in your inner bliss. Thanks so much for what am I trying to say here? Thank you for raising your own vibration, and that will have a ripple effect into the world. So thank you for that.